I can't do it.
You want me to try it again? I can't, honey.
Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. My 600-pound life scenes that went way too far. We, as viewers, have seen many contestants on My 600-Pound Life who had shared quite different perspectives about living a life. Even some of them had shown their toxic human nature traits on the show. Due to their obesity issues, some participants were seen living miserable lives. But viewers have met some patients of Dr. Now who were totally opposite because of their determination to lose weight. But in today's video, you will see some extremely arrogant, spoiled contestants. So get ready and stick to your seat, as here are my 600-pound life scenes that went way too far. Tracy Matthews. Tracy Matthews, a 44-year-old grandmother who belonged from Ohio. She was the one on the show who carried a majority of her weight in her legs. All of that was because of a lymphedema, a condition in which your body parts become swollen and infected with cellulitis. She appeared on the show and became one of the most complicated and painful medical cases in the history of the show. At 605 pounds, this grandma started her weight loss journey, and the 400 pounds of her weight belonged to her legs. Her husband Anthony was the one who took care of her and would help her to carry out her daily activities while dealing with her obesity. When she wants to get out of her bed or do any other task, he would like to lift her legs so she could move. By the way, the most unfortunate scene on the show occurred when Tracy really needed to travel for 20 hours. While traveling, she had to sit in the back of a car in the hope to get qualified for weight loss surgery for 20 hours. In the clip, you will see that before they begin their journey, Tracy's husband Anthony is lifting her legs into the back of their SUV. But after some time, she really displayed some remarkable determination, as her lymphedema had become controllable and her relationship with her husband had taken a turn for the better after losing the weight and after going through surgery. Nicole Lewis. Nicole Lewis actually first appeared in Season 5 when she was only 23 years old, weighing 684 pounds. Because of her overweight and her obesity, she became fully dependent on her mother. Even though her relationship with her mother was far from good, her mother also had to help her in raising her own kids. Because of all those circumstances, her situation at home became more terrible and unbearable than ever. Well, with her longtime boyfriend Charlie, who's into food, she had 2 kids with him. The only dates the two of them would ever have, or likely to do, were when they would take time out to go grocery shopping. However, as a viewer, the most shocking scene came when she couldn't fit through her bathroom door because of her oversized body. To help her in that regard, her boyfriend had to take her out to the back porch of their house so he could wash her. By the way, luckily in an episode of My 600-Pound Life, Where Are They Now?, viewers learned that Nicole had lost a lot of weight by dropping down her total loss to 326 pounds and finally got approved for her skin removal surgery. Holly Hager. Holly Hager admitted at the age of 38 that she literally lives her life to eat food. According to her, she's totally addicted to food, so much that now she never wants to stop her eating habits. By the way, for the very first time when she met Dr. Now at her first appointment, her weight was at least 658 pounds. So therefore, Dr. Now warned her that her odds of long-term failure are way too hot to handle. That's obvious, as she has undergone weight loss surgery once in her life already and failed. So for the next 60 days, Dr. Now set her on a goal to lose 50 pounds, and he suggested to Holly that for at least an hour a day, she should struggle to start walking. After coming from an appointment with Dr. Now, apparently she seemed already quite worried. She even started claiming that being told to give up on having food, especially those items that she likes the most, is almost the same thing as being told that Dr. Now has given up. But if you ask me, that statement was nothing but nonsense or some lame excuse, because we know who has given up on whom. After all that, before settling right back into the wheelchair, Holly said that she's trying pretty hard to never depend on it. In fact, there was a scene in her episode where everyone also saw her having some lettuce for a salad, and she was seen enjoying it. But wait, Is that salad or a meat layered with cheese? Because after some seconds, you can see in the clip that the bowl of salad looked to be loaded up with cheese and dressing, and whatever you can guess, not. Not just that, by the next appointment, Holly and her fiancé, Ray, arrived days late again, and she'd only lost 29 pounds. That wasn't a big thing to cheer on, as Dr. Now wasn't happy to see her slow progress, because according to him, that's not good at all, as she didn't meet his expectations. When the couple moved to Houston for Holly's second chance, they made matters quite worse, as they were seen still getting deliveries of junk food, and their excuse was that they don't have a kitchen set up to cook. But their excuse was very nothing but absurd. At the second follow-up appointment, it was revealed that Holly had only lost 18 pounds and blamed her inescapable obsessive thoughts that repeat in her mind. LaShawnta White. LaShawnta first got featured on the show in season 7, where she met Dr. Now in Houston. At that time, her weight was 662 pounds. For 2.5 years, she had been bedridden because of her oversized body. Throughout her whole appointment sessions, mother of 4 kids kept promising Dr. Now that she'd never disappoint him and would stick to the diet. But God knows what literally made her change her mind, because she started making a lot of lame excuses and didn't keep her promise. When LaShawnta came back after 6 months at Dr. Now's place, she was totally out of shape, and even she was in a worse condition. Therefore, Dr. Now decided to keep her under his supervision for a month because of her severe health issues. After a month, he discharged LaShawnta and assigned her a weight loss goal of 100 pounds over 2 months. But when she came back, she had only lost 3 pounds. So despite LaShawnta kept insisting Dr. Now to give her a second chance, he didn't listen to her and suggested to her that she should quit the program. He told her that if she wanted to start again, she should come after losing 50 pounds on her own. Lisa Fleming. For her stubbornness and manipulative behavior, Lisa Fleming, a bull-headed patient of Dr. Now, was infamous in 2018. Because of all her mad, crazy, and rude behavior with Dr. Now, she gained enormous fan outrage. According to most fans, Lisa's episode is particularly a difficult episode to watch, especially when her daughter revealed on Lisa's episode that she discovered real maggots one day who were living in the folds of her mother's skin. By the way, it was discovered that the reason behind Lisa's overweight was the murder of her brother. So since then, she'd become stubborn and started gaining weight due to binge eating. Well, do you know what? When the paramedics came up at her house to take her to Dr. Now's place with a wheelchair, she was seen having a bowl of Fruit Loops in her bed. She was even seen keeping a bowl of ice cream for her boyfriend to reward him for performing sexual favors on her. Because of her rigid nature, her case for Dr. Now was quite difficult to handle. I mean, just give a thought that a well-known doctor set a goal for you to lose 30 to 40 pounds by your next visit to his place. What would you prefer to do? Of course, you would definitely try your best to follow his instructions, especially when you are the one who came to his place seeking help to change your lifestyle. But guess what Lisa did? When Dr. Now sent a nutritionist over to Lisa's place to help her along the way, Lisa started being mean, stupid, and stubborn. When the nutritionist started to go through her fridge, she started doing side eyes from the bed. And on the other hand, the nutritionist didn't take too much time and found some questionable items in the fridge. She found a stash of junk food such as some donuts, 2 pizza rolls, ice cream, and lasagna hiding in the fridge. But she started acting innocent, as she doesn't know anything and claimed that all the junk food belonged to her boyfriend. If you ask me, I would say that none of the viewers, including myself, could believe that the whole unhealthy food only belonged to her boyfriend. It was a crystal clear lie, as they both share the fridge.
Lisa, I can tell you that if Herbert's eating this, you're eating it too.
And except the junk food, there was nothing healthy to eat. When it got clear that stash belonged to her, everyone, the crew and the viewers, started claiming that she isn't close to losing 30 to 40 pounds anytime soon. Lisa has a dangerous mindset, and it's obvious that she prioritizes junk food over her own health. The nutritionist was seen trashing all the junk items into the bin. But if Hubert still continues enabling Lisa by keeping the junk food with thousands of empty calories around her, then such an environment will slowly kill her.
Who's eating the double cookies and cream and lasagna?
Let me see, because I didn't know Herbert went to the store.
That's all for today. Thanks for watching. And if you guys found it interesting, I would much appreciate it if you comment down below to let us know about the video and leave a thumbs up. Last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for getting updates on our latest videos.